Jay, this was the most unlikable human being I've ever seen in my entire life.
Ooh. First of all, a couple things. Gordon was on the Roast Masters last night, which Tony
was incredible.
Judged.
Yes.
And he was part of one of the most epic train wreck battles ever.
There were two. I was so glad I made it to that night. It was one of the most epic things I've ever seen. There were two battles that were. Your battle was epic for one reason, and then that last final battle was just a great, an excellent battle. You were fucking hilarious at judging it, it was just. But what you were a part of, I would say, to me, in the 10 years I've done comedy, stands out as just never seen anything quite like it. I don't think I've ever seen anything go so bad.
What's incredible is that's the first one that I've ever seen in New York, and I am one of the main regulars at the one in LA that's been happening for a couple years. So every Tuesday night, which normally I'm in town, you're in town on Tuesdays. I always make a routine of at midnight, go to the store, sit up there on the little throne, have my drink, and make fun of people here and there. And you were the first battle that I saw when I walked into New York, New York's roast battle was out of all 2 years, without a doubt, the most one-sided, worst roast battle that I've ever seen in my entire life.
We have some of it.
But what is incredible, to your point, before we get back to it, is that you're right. That next one was amazing. How that was a high-caliber LA battle. It felt like, and that's the thing that makes the LA battle, I think, different, is that all of your peers are watching you at the LA one, and that's what makes it count and sort of crazy.
Well, it's a little scary, too, because a lot of people don't want to do it because they don't want to bomb.
Because for this reason, this was worst-case scenario. This is why.
Dude, just play some. No, don't play his roast. Just play what he did. You have to play the setup.
Yeah, I need much more setup. For this
play what he did up top.
Yeah, imagine
I like talking about it and without saying it.
Pause for a second. I'm sorry. You want more setup on it? Really?
Because
there is a little bit more. What's interesting about it is that you guys had just shown up. I was actually filling in judging for the first two battles, and they had just shown up, and then this was the first battle with you guys coming in who are have been doing the show a lot, as you said, in LA. And I mean, this guy comes up on stage.
We have that.
I didn't realize that was a part of it.
This was the most unlikable human being I've ever seen in my entire life. I've hung
Gordon,
around.
this is who you're going against.
Yeah. He asked
who was it?
He asked me to battle him. Jeff.
He's I guess he books the Stress Factory.
Jeff McManus.
He's the host at Stress Factory.
Okay,
yeah.
There's nothing Gordon could have done to lose this roast battle. If he literally said the words, "I didn't prepare a joke," it would have been better. And then if that guy had to rebuttal, it would have been better.
I don't know. Jeff does comedy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he doesn't.
We're still not sure.
Yeah, he does.
So he comes up and he just comes up with this weird confidence. So play it from there, I guess.
You don't know me because I work in the A room, but all right.
Super unlikable, right? That's the first thing you heard him say. You don't know me because I work in an A room, and we're all like, "Who the fuck are you?"
I introed him, and this guy's a nice. First of all, here's
I remember.
Very nice guy.
He's never been nothing but a nice guy to me.
Sure.
He was trying to do a mean character. I think he thought you had to be mean at the roasts. And he just really miscalculated. So the first thing he said was, he comes out and goes, "Oh, the reason you don't know me, Louis, is because I book an A room, which you don't work at."
No, he says, "I work in an A room," I thought he said.
No, you play it back.
Did he say book?
He says book.
It's a weird thing to brag about.
I know.
Yeah, it is.
Jeff, Louis, I'm sorry you don't know me because I work in the A room, but all right.
But watch out, he's going to say book in a second.
Yeah.
He did say work there, but he said
so play it.
Yes. So you guys in the back that don't know, I booked the Stress Factory, so if you want to work, I don't know where this is going.
Look, you lost everybody.
Pause it. Okay, pause it. On what universe do you think the way to win people over is to go, "Hey, comics, make sure you laugh at this"?
Oh, man.
Because I'm the one who books the room.
It's a weird approach to take for sure.
So he's been on stage.
But he books like the host and feed. He doesn't book like the headline. Vinny Brand books.
Yeah, but it's like Vinny. Vinny gives him some input about it now. He listens to him more and more. And the funny thing about it is, before we got there, we were in the car because I rode down with him. He couldn't shut up about you. He loves you.
Oh,
wait, that guy?
Oh, you got to see what happens.
Oh, I didn't find that out. I found that out later.
I have the worst fan base in the world. The most unfunny people think I'm great.
He loves you. He
all right, so
talking about you in the car.
Dude, it made it even worse when I found out.
That's why you bring joy to their lives.
He's a big fan. All right, sorry.
I am huge amongst the worst audience members.
They love me. You should have watched. We have a connection in this crowd.
You see him bomb, but in New Jersey, go to the club, people.
Oh, that's coming from the the one guy who got fired from Italy there. All right. Is he two inside? Is this two inside that people don't know?
Again, take note that he's killing the energy.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't have to say anything there, and he responded and stopped Mike Lawrence's
just a
big laugh.
shitty thing.
Right.
All right, get play.
Did Mike Lawrence get fired?
So he's
from Italy
ruining
there?
not only his own
Yes.
jokes, but
Now we have
other
to fire
people's.
that. Now we all have to want to know that.
Just hateable. How are you more hateable than me?
I don't know where you get the unearned confidence to have those one-liners and that haircut. You fucking Girl Scout cookie logo.
And Mark Lawrence is judging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's already made a judge not like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's he going to possibly? How do you recover?
I watched.
Well, wait, he's
Yeah.
about to make one more.
He's already
I
panicking
have
hard.
more sex with girls in this room than you have in your entire life. I can point them out, but I'm gonna keep bombing. They just laughed.
Vinny's daughter's here.
What?
Jesus. Ooh. All right, Jeff. I mean, you're just digging yourself into a hole.
I don't care.
That looks like his jaw.
What?
Is that Danny?
His jaw looks like you dig holes for them.
That was pretty good. All right, guys. Your next comic is he's black, and in honor of Black History Month, instead of roasting, he's going to be barbecuing. Clap it up for Gordon Baker. Boom, Gordon Baker. Guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Grant Gordon. Yep.
GPP, what's up, baby?
What up? What up? What up?
All
What
you
do
gotta do right
It's
now.
just stand here right
Yeah, you're all right.
That is all the fuck I need to do.
Good lighting.
My skin is perfect, sir.
I feel like this is going to be like, what if the Charleston shootings went differently?
So it's like a fucking black alley-oop.
I'm gonna retweet this as Jeff McManus loses to a shadow.
Yeah.
Do you have Skittles in your pocket? I would be careful.
Okay, can I ask you guys, like, Tony, you're a roasting beast.
Yeah,
I've watched you do this multiple times.
go.
Can you, a little bit of advice here, because Jeff is, he came out, I feel like there was a wrong strategy.
Yeah, Jeff, lose the fucking attitude. You're not that special. I didn't even know there was a comedy club in Jersey until they just said that. Somehow you're like a less likable Lena Dunham. I mean, ever since you ratted out your uncle on making a murder.
He looks like Brendan Dassey.
This is I was just
Really
sitting there
does.
this is me just being introduced to your shit, and I was like, oh yeah, this guy's done a roast battle or two. I'm sorry.
Yeah, play.
I don't know.
I mean, this is like insanity. Have you ever been out in public before, Jeff?
He's just sitting there, just
Holding
taking it.
yourself up right now on that wall? Have you physically lost your ability to stand right now? Because you're at the stand. And you're not even able to do that. Like, it's literally out of the up in comedy, it's the most important part of stand-up comedy. Can we get you a wheelchair or something to make you more comfortable? Are you gonna puke right now? You've lost the color in your face. All right, let's meet the other judges.
And by the way, at this point, I didn't realize he's a huge fan of yours, and he's broken inside.
Yeah. What's crazy about all this, I'll just tell you now, is that afterwards, after this whole thing went down, he goes, "Oh, yeah, by the way, we put in a call to your agents earlier today to get you to headline the Stress Factory."
Hilarious. Oh, it's so
really
funny.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Anyway, it basically goes like that. And
Wow,
for a
I'd like
few
to hear
minutes.
more of that.
There's not that. How much more is there?
Oh, dude, it gets. I mean, if you watch how bad it goes for him.
Well, there's the part at the end. I mean, if you have it, you might as well just do
They
that
didn't put up the
60
set.
Oh, there's no
They didn't
actual
put up. Yeah,
roast.
they didn't
No,
put
they don't
any
show
of the
the
roast
roast.
up. They just put up
man.
Mike.
Oh, okay.
In the end, I told
Tony.
him, because Sarah Tiana went before me in the final thing, and she goes, you went up a little too confident tonight. You definitely lost. I'll give it to the other guy. And I go, look. And because he sort of like smiled when she said that, like, yeah, I did go up with a little too much confidence. And I go, no. Hold on a second. Because I don't want you to take what Sarah just said and, rationalize sleeping tonight. You were so terrible. What you did was so unprofessional on every level. You
said you
have jokes.
The joke writing.
Yeah, you didn't know your own bad jokes. He's staring off a phone. I mean, there was nothing. So I go, you cannot do that. You can't just rationalize that I'm being too confident in the beginning. Everything was terrible.
Yeah, I messed up in the beginning, and I never really regathered myself.
And the place was just fucking rumbling in my honesty.
And this is why I say, this is why, to me, it was such a special moment. Because, it is rare, and Louis, me and you, we've talked about this thing with Jay, we've talked about this on the show a lot, where, look, the bad sets happen a lot. A true epic bomb is kind of rare. When you really see an epic, just like someone bombing, like the room,
the crowd's
hates
turned
this guy.
hard.
They
rare.
want you to leave is rare enough, okay? But when that happens, there's some real epic ones. You're like, oh, I saw this epic bomb or this epic bomb. This kid had an epic bomb with a beast killing against him. Yeah. So you're sitting there while other people are this same crowd that hates you, then you're ripping him and it's killing, and then he would try to get someone back and it would bomb again. It was just like this. I don't think it
was
could
pretty
go worse.
incredible. Like he was bombing so hard that most of the way through it, I started hoping that he just kept bombing. You know what I mean?
Of course,
because then I'm like, can he really do this bad? Does he really?
If he
have
nails one, it almost it's like, oh, I guess he had a couple of good things.
Yeah,
in there. But you're like, I want us to be across the board. This guy is not supposed to be doing this.
And also, look, I don't want to be a dick because he's not a bad guy.
Not a bad guy.
Somebody wants to do the stress factor.
No, I never do the stress factor.
He's not a bad guy. He was trying to do something there for sure that he failed completely. No, he's a he's like a very
he's a nice enough kid. I think he's a
he had a bad night.
He was a nice guy. He didn't kill me afterwards, and that's all that matters.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's so funny because he brought 8 girls with him to watch him do it.
Yeah, he did.
And he dude.
Well, now I think he's a dildo.
Well, that was the line that he said to Mike Lawrence. He was like, dude, I've banged more girls in this room than you ever have in your life. And you're like, what are you doing?
This is what I say. What part of your brain?
They had a rough drive back to Jersey.
Yeah, they all got in the same car.
8 stripper corpses found on the stairway.
But what world are you in where you're in this epic hole and you're like,
epic one more fucking time, Dave.
And then this epic guy comes up. But you're in this hole and you're looking around and you're like, man, I got to dig myself out of this. I know what'll do it. What if I let them know that I bang a lot of chicks? Maybe this will get the room back on my side.
That's the epic shovel that's going to get me out of this epic hole.
Dude, I was going to save this for my closer, but I bang a ton of broads, bro.
No, you know what's interesting about that? That's a quality that's why I said before, he is a nice enough guy at the end of the day, but that's probably a personality that shouldn't do comedy ever. And I'd say that to him, and not I wouldn't say that fuck you.
You just did in a weird way.
Look right into the camera, Jay.
Jeff, you probably shouldn't do comedy if your thoughts, if that's your instincts at all. The thought process that belongs to a person that thinks to win over the masses is to fucking brag about anything. Yeah. When you realize the thing that unites people is, and I said this a bunch, but it's a failure.
Yeah.
Didn't get the girl, looked like an idiot, the time you tripped and fell, the time you were mourned, all that that
weird.
went out.
Never happened to me.
There was a few people on Def Jam, no bullshit, Jeff Comedy Jam, who pulled off the and I'd be long dicking bitches with my big old dick, and who were able to pull off that cocky Dice pulled it off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just black comedy in general. That's kind of Black History Month drop, please. Black comedy in general.
Wait, do we not have
music,
that ready? Come on.
Black History Month. You don't have the Black History Month drop ready.
Hold on, give him a second. Black History Month.
Yeah, boy.
That's the drop for Black History Month.
Yep. It's always.
You guys have accomplished a lot.
And we have a little guy in the corner.
Black History. Look, you see that?
All right.
It's always fitting that comes in 10 seconds late. I like that. It should never be right there. You know what I mean? It's never there when you need it. It comes in a little late. Late but loud.
Late loud. It kills every time, but
yeah, that's just hip hop music is all about the shit I got, the cars I drive, the bitches I fuck, and that's just the difference between white comedy and black comedy too. White comics go, oh, I have a small dick, that's hilarious. Black comics go,
in the generalization, it's more black circuit, mainstream circuit.
Yeah, you're right.
More than black and white thing, but then black circuit there is a lot.